What makes a house a home? Once again, we've asked the people of Scotland to enter their homes for Scotland's Home of the Year. Now, our judges are considering the top 3 from each region, choosing one to go through to our national final. Scoring them on functionality, distinctiveness and clever design are celebrated Glasgow-based interior designer Anna Campbell-Jones. She's been helping people design their homes for nearly 30 years.
We're looking for great design, but also that special ingredient, love.
World-recognised lifestyle blogger Kate Spears. She has over 1 million online followers.
We're looking for somewhere that is architecturally brilliant, beautifully designed, and has a sense of livability about it.
And architect and university teacher Michael Angus. He steers the next generation of design talent.
What I hope to find in a home is a place of magic, a place of wonder, a little bit of paradise on earth.
In the end, only one house will be Scotland's Home of the Year. This time, our judges are visiting the shortlist from the Borders and southern Scotland. And they're starting with a modern glass home high on the cliffs above the Solway Firth. Captivated by the Cumbrian coastal views to the south, Stuart and partner Adrian bought their home known as The Edge back in 2015.
We ended up part-exchanging the house. So we left some of our furniture in a Victorian house, and she left this house and took some furniture with her.
Yeah.
So we actually passed each other on the way here. What we tried to do was add all the kind of personal touches. So whether that was pictures or ornaments.
Whenever I travel, I like to buy a little weird stuff just to decorate the place. They might not fit in, but it just reminds me of home.
I think for me, the minute you come through the gate and the gate closes and you see the view, your shoulders just drop and you just relax. That's the big change for me.
This spectacular home has 2 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, as well as a master suite, including bedroom, bathroom, seating area, and a balcony.
And this is our favorite spot in the home, Hard Drop. And as you can see, it's just the amazing views that you can get here. It just takes your breath away. And if you're on social media, Instagram moments all the way. So there you go.
The judges must now assess the home armed with only the basic facts about the property and its owners.
Oh, it's very majestic.
Looks like you can see right through the house.
Lots of glass.
Big window cleaning bill.
I hope you brought your cloth.
A little smear.
It's clearly a modern house, isn't it? I mean, we fully expect everything inside to be the same, very sleek and very modern, wouldn't you think?
And built around the view.
Let's get in there. Oh, look at that.
I'm loving this, look at that.
Very minimal. That's a feature, isn't it?
That is a feature cantilever stair.
It's interesting with the glass floor up there as well. You've got a dress on, Kate.
Walk over there.
Wow. Actually, cake and an amazing view. Heaven. It's sort of like you can't actually see where the glass is because the pebbles are on both sides.
So I thought that was a reflection.
No,
It's actually inside.
they're actually on both sides.
Wow, this is a very, very sleek, minimal kitchen, isn't it? All the clutter's in here. It's contained.
This is a bit odd. We'll stick the sink with my back to the view. I mean, your view must be really lovely.
So you're saying that you being there, you're increasing the beauty of the view.
That's right, that's my
Just
point.
adding to
Yeah,
it.
that's nice.
Me and my marigolds. It's a sight to behold.
Well, you know that thing about kitchens, some kitchens lay everything out.
Yeah.
So you see all the cooking implements and everything, and this one is being the complete opposite.
I like the way that they've kind of split it up into almost mini rooms. They've got the lighting sort of over the kitchen, and then later on, you know, as you move through to the dining room, you can maybe switch these lights off and create a dining area in the middle there.
Me personally, that living spaces and kitchen spaces, I don't know, the two to me just are not necessarily synonymous, and I would always be thinking that this is a functional space, and that is a celebratory space.
I suppose it depends on what your attitude is to cooking and food. I mean, I wouldn't see a kitchen as being a purely functional space.
Yeah, it's definitely
because
like a
cooking is
congregate.
enjoyable, and you do that with your friends, and you might want to talk to them while you're cooking, and actually that's part of the the show that you might be putting on.
So if you're having a cooking disaster, no, it's all going fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Things are on fire.
I've got a strong extract, it's fine.
I love this punchy pop of colour here against all the neutrals.
And it is nice to see the change in the flooring.
Well, maybe that's helping out with the separation of the kitchen from the dining bit.
Helping me in my pain.
Yeah.
Yes,
Your
yes,
anxiety.
it is. It's helping me. It is. Every little bit helps.
This is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that.
Is this like for a bit of kind of post-prandial, like, I've just eaten too much
Yeah,
swan,
lie down.
I'm going to have a lie down. I love the blue webbing.
It's almost like a blank canvas because the view kind of does the talking.
Look at it.
If the inside has to be subservient to the outside, you know, could you imagine different types of furniture and fittings in this house? Say someone came in and wanted folksy, antique. Would that work?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Definitely like a more mid-century vibe would work.
Yes. This has got a kind of LA cliff edge
yeah,
kind of...
It's Los Angeles, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. You need some movie moguls doing deals on the deck. Now, that's a bedroom with a view. An ensuite, walk around, and then...
Out through here. Oh.
Wow.
Imagine waking up at the weekends and just opening that up and then just having this view out from bed.
I can see a heart.
Oh.
Is it too early for a glass of wine?
Tuck in.
Yeah, downstairs is just for the normal people. It's now we've shifted into another gear coming up here. Everything sort of fits apart from...
Well, I'm kind of irresistibly attracted to the unicorn over there. Shall I give it a try?
Yeah, go.
I feel like I should be that way around, really.
Careful.
It's a long way to carry it down to the beach, though, isn't it?
Maybe you chuck it and then you'll meet it down there.
And we're quite dramatic, but you wouldn't use this space in certain times, a lot of the time of the year, would you?
No, but how lovely to have it for those days like this.
I agree. Yeah, the home itself does feel a bit like a blank canvas, doesn't it? It's quite stark inside. You could change it up for summer. You could even like transform this area for winter. I mean, you could bring the duvet out and sit out here, be cozy, read a book.
I mean, it's interesting because it's almost traditional modernist house, but it does really feel like it's the home of the people that live here. There's lots of eccentricity being expressed, and it's able to be expressed, as you say, Kate, on the sort of blank canvas that this building gives them.
The home will now be marked out of 10 with functionality, distinctiveness and clever design in mind. 1 score will be held back until the judges have seen all 3 homes, when their combined scores will be revealed.
It's quite a minimalistic home, which usually isn't my kind of vibe, but I did like that it was kind of catered towards them. I think the kitchen area probably wasn't used to its full potential. I would have liked to see signs that it's in use as a kitchen, but I think they had a lot of personal touches. I think it all came together to make a really charming home. I'm going to give this home an 8.
Yeah, I think this was a house that did reveal itself bit by bit, and because you can't ever stand back from the house, you actually experience it from the inside, which, as an interior designer, is, of course, ideal. And actually, in the bedroom, with the kind of softs that they've got on the bed, you can see a desire for colour coming out, which should be encouraged more. I'm going to give this home a 9.
I love the glass. I think every house should be built like that. Why were we building little things when we could do this, particularly in Scotland, when we have these fantastic views? The moment where this shifted slightly from house to home for me is when we went upstairs and entered into that sort of softer living. But I still think there could have been a greater drama. And if I literally took what was downstairs and put it upstairs and upstairs what was downstairs, I think you'd be coming away from this house and just going, oh my God.
The next home to face the judges is a former Victorian girls' school in the town of Kelso. Kathy took 9 months to completely renovate this dilapidated house into a home for her 5-year-old son Jude and their cockapoo Betty.
I'd lived in London for 20 years and it was just time for a change. So headed up here to look for properties. There were actually 4 for sale on this road, and this was the only one that wasn't actually on the internet, so I hadn't booked a viewing. It was a complete wreck, fell in love with it, and it all just happened really quickly after that. Looking back, it was a full overhaul. I'd done cosmetic changes before, but this was new roof, new windows, new electrics. We had to get a stonemason in. It was a process of restoring her to her former glory, but actually making it relevant to how we wanted to live. I'm not an interior designer. I'm, you know, an amateur, if anything. But what I like about how it's all come together, it's a very light, calm, contemporary space, but it retains pretty much all the features of a traditional property. So hopefully there'll be nothing else to do for a while. We can just enjoy it.
This 3-bed, 3-bath family home is spread over 3 floors. The lighting has been carefully considered throughout the home, with particular attention paid to the kitchen and living room diner in the basement level.
This is our favourite room because, while it's a great house for grown-ups, it's really important that it was a really brilliant space and a fun and magic place for Jude and sometimes Betty. I love this room too because it was really cheap to do. I think the monochrome palette is really timeless, and that's why we love it.
Looks very clean.
What a bonny house.
I'm expecting big things from this because I love a period property.
Someone's put some care into this because you can see that stone's all been redone.
Yeah, it looks pristine.
This sort of rather elaborate stone portico is rather unusual. That's not typical of a house of this period. So obviously, I don't think this was originally a house.
So we might be looking at some conversion aspect to the
Something.
interior. Should we go and have a look then?
Yeah.
Ooh, I love the floors. But this is quite dramatic. Look at the lighting.
I was expecting it to be really dark.
Really?
Yeah,
I
thought
think this is
it'd
going to be a
really dark.
light and bright home, almost Scandi. This feels quite Scandi in here, doesn't it? The
Yes.
light floors.
So we're not in a wee Scottish town anymore, are we? We've now jumped into some Scandinavian seaside village. Is that what we're saying?
That's it.
Guess we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Oh, more elegant grey.
Oh, this is a beautiful room. This is exactly what I expected, actually. Even with lots of brass and lots of velvet and very plush.
Yes, this is a really controlled palette, isn't it?
I love that fireplace. It's absolutely grabbed my attention.
You're happy here, aren't you?
Yeah,
You can tell.
no.
You're definitely
I don't need to see anywhere else.
Okay.
Let's do it. That's enough.
Like home for Kate.
Yeah.
I love the textures as well, though, with the sort of
Yeah.
herringbony tweed and then the beautiful soft cotton velvet and the fake fur.
But I do like that certain features have been kept. You can still see the cornice. You can still see the original windows, the shutters on the windows. You can still sense that you're in an old building.
Yeah, and what I really like about what she's done with this house is what you were saying, the respecting the original features, but actually adding that layer of contemporary colour and pattern. It just really works sort of against, but with the Victorian architecture.
I love the balance of it. You've got the sofas facing each other, the fireplace is the focal point, and then you've got this massive mirror that just reflects all the light, creating this really oversized room.
So is this tidy, cosy?
Yeah, more tiny.
It just shows that thing about cold colours is rubbish.
Yeah,
Rubbish.
it's a myth. Let's do away with
We've
it.
debunked a myth.
We've just got rid of that.
Mythbusters. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. Love these chairs with rattan.
Oh, you're a
I
rattan
am.
freak at the moment.
All
Yes.
about the rattan.
That has been opened up. So this wouldn't have been 2 rooms. So they made one structural alteration, which took that wall away, which would have been there. You then open up the whole space right from the front to the back. So this would have been a really dark space. Now you've got the whole room opened up, and then you're able to sort of allocate this space, say, for the kitchen, and then separate out spaces for the other activities, which obviously I like.
Yes, yes. Because yes, there's a sort of polite separation between the kitchen and the dining area. It's amazing how light it is.
Yeah.
When you think that the view out of both of the windows is of wall, effectively.
May I point out, open shelving. So look, everything's kind of got its place, and it doesn't look messy, does it?
Yeah, and it's the stuff that they use.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
not like
and it's within reach.
Yeah.
I'm looking through here and it is quite busy with the sofa and the dining area, and there's quite a lot happening on the walls as well.
It's lovely though.
It is, it's so comfy.
Really
it's
chilled
very,
out
very
in
charming.
here.
I love that these haven't been put away for us.
I want to play with them. I love Playmobil so much.
But would you edit this then a little bit? Because you were thinking you wouldn't.
No, I love the
You like
busyness.
this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's all happening, but in a very, I don't know, easy way. It never feels overpowering, does it?
It's totally livable
Yeah,
and
it
yet
is.
really put together.
Yeah, it's
at the same
functional
time.
and beautiful.
What a fun kids' room.
This is amazing.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh, what have you found?
I found
In she goes.
favourite spot. So, do you think they both get in here?
Oh, there's room for two.
I love it. The kids' room is the favourite spot because it's really focused on making a lovely home for a kid to grow up in.
Yeah, that's a really nice thought.
It's been interesting in this house seeing all these little places where the child's life has clearly influenced and made a statement in the grown-up life.
Yes. I think there's a very subtle and well-modulated palette of colours that's used throughout the home. And then when you go down into the kitchen, the family space, that's much brighter and fresher, and that's probably my favourite part of the home, actually. I'm going to give this home a 9.
The one thing in particular I love is the sense of the journey of the person who has taken this building on and has reclaimed this building from what I can only would assume would be a fairly desperate state of circumstances. The one moment that we saw structurally in the basement was the one magical moment, but you could have done more of that. I'm going to give this home an 8.
It was very well thought out in that you could relax in there. It was a great party kind of entertaining space. It really worked around the fact that it was a family home and there was evidence of that everywhere. And I love that.
The final contender in the Borders and southern Scotland is in the coastal town of Eyemouth. The old grain mill belongs to Alina and Michael. They've renovated this run-down, derelict mill into a luxury home.
We're looking at historic properties in the area. Came across the mill, had a bit of a late night in Australia. The auction time probably wasn't at the right time. Ended up clicking a few times and we bought it online. Getting the council and the planning authorities to understand this was a home.
Yeah.
And that took weeks and weeks and months and months. It's not a commercial building and we're not making porridge anymore. It's a house.
The design didn't evolve around the furniture. It was more about the continuity of the interiors and then the pops of color and interest that you put in various places.
Alina's family done a lot of work overseas in Asia, so you know there's a lot of Asian antiques. My family's from a council house, so most of the cheap furniture comes from my side. And we blended them together like our perfect marriage.
This unique home is spread over 5 floors and covers a massive 12,000 square feet. It also boasts 7 ensuite bedrooms, a wine cellar and a master suite taking up the entire 5th floor.
So this is our favorite spot in the home. For many reasons. It's a very comfortable and cozy space, so it's good for relaxing. But also, a lot of these items that are here are things that we've had all around the world with us. So these chairs here came from my granny a long time ago, the leather chairs are from Australia, and so forth. So it feels like home because it represents actually so many homes for us.
Oh, this is impressive.
I think I found something we can finally agree on. This place is enormous.
It's a bit of restored industrial heritage anyway, isn't it?
I actually think that the top floor is in keeping with the rest of the building. It does actually work.
Well, I really like that, actually. I really like the idea that the extension is very clearly a different material. But as you say, it's sort of in sympathy with it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you can see all the way down.
Don't expect to come off a country lane into something that looks like a kind of loft apartment.
Yeah, very New York loft.
Yeah. There's just so many different things to look at.
I guess this is a living room, but it doesn't seem very like a conventional living room, does it?
Not really. I think away in the distance, I think I can see a
Oh yeah.
grand piano.
It looks about this
Can you
size
can
from
you see
here.
that? It's a strange thing. In a typical house, you'd sort of expect to come in and see the stair. You'd understand that that's going to take you up to the bedroom spaces. This is going to be the living spaces, but we don't have that here. Well, it's clearly not going to be like a normal house.
Yeah, it's not very conventional, is it? Should we go explore?
Yeah.
Have a look. That was reception room upstairs, wasn't it?
Yeah, like
okay.
a kind of welcome the guests.
Yeah.
Definitely a kind of public-facing room upstairs, and this is more business-like.
Wow. Double dining room.
This feels like a posh hotel.
Yeah, it does. Like a private dining room.
Why 2 tables? Because the room's big enough for them.
Yeah, because you can.
I was going to say you could move them together, but it'd be quite a palaver to move them together, wouldn't it? They look like they're very heavy.
Although I must admit, I really like that they've taken an approach to the dining space. You know, they're a very memorable character about it.
That's your chair then, isn't it?
That is definitely my chair. I've just
Fancy
adopted
high-backed
that.
one, isn't it?
Head of the
King.
table.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they've taken another technique to the sofa.
It's just MDF, it's been stained.
Do you think that's a bit cheap? In the broadest sense of the word, cheap, you know. I don't mean cheap, I mean cheap.
I think the problem is because it's backlit, it highlights the kind of hairy edge of the MDF.
Yeah, you want it to be sharper than that.
Yeah, that it should have been fret cut out of maybe a different material.
Yeah.
It's an interesting feature, though. I've never seen that before. Adds a bit of atmosphere or a bit of warmth, really.
It's quite a surreal juxtaposition between this kind of chic, blingy, Knightsbridgey hotel vibe and then the view through the window, that lovely, lush, natural woodland.
Yeah, so do you think we're sort of in a jungle in here?
I know. There's more safari.
I mean, if you put some leopard skin on these, it would just...
An urban jungle.
It would tip us into something else.
Ooh, that black paneling looks so luxe. I'm a
That's
big
lovely,
fan
isn't
of
it?
that. All the brass, too.
Real gentleman's club kind of feeling in
I
here.
found the favourite spot.
Oh,
Let me try it out.
okay. I think it's nice to have a sort of small, dark, intimate space. It's like a refuge when you've got these other vast social spaces in this really, really massive home.
And it's at the very end of the home as well. You've got to go downstairs, right to the back. Something quite safe about that, isn't there?
So the big house is benefiting from having small spaces in it.
There you go.
Oh, this looks lovely.
Isn't it nice having the higher ceiling and the bigger windows
Yeah.
after being downstairs?
Oh, look, there's a big soup bowl. Look.
Oh, get in. Switchlight.
Go on then. I'm trying to work out actually how somebody reclines in a bath that's that shaped.
Michael's showing us.
Like that.
Is it comfy?
No.
That's you in there now.
Do I look comfy?
No.
Yeah, should have moved over a bit so you can see right out the window.
It does feel like an excessive use of space, although it's kind of extraordinary.
Yeah, this is
You
enough.
could be
I think.
totally happy living
Yeah,
in
you could
this
live in
penthouse apartment and
If I could just make one complaint, the bath for all this space is not actually big enough.
no. You're going to have your legs dangling over the edge and then have your head in the water.
The spiral staircase worked. It was such a feature, and this is a home of features, you know. It was just, my eye was drawn everywhere, and the lights were amazing. The way that they lit up every level, it just worked so brilliantly. I think it was a bit of a maze to get around, a bit jarring, a bit confusing at times to wander around the home. It was an effort. I'm going to give this home an 8.
I love the sense of fun in this house. At first you might think, oh, this is all a bit much, and then you take a minute and you think, no, someone's just having a bit of a laugh, actually. Some things you can see are treasured, but other things are clearly just, we fancied it, it's good fun, why not? I'm going to give this home a 9.
I think the thing I like best about this home is the collection of furniture. Some of the furniture is really, really interesting. I think they definitely seem to have stories to tell. I suppose the thing that I have a reservation about is the scale and the distances that you need to travel. I would be very happy living on the top floor and sort of not need any of the rest of it. But then what would be the point in living in this beautiful old restored building if I was living in the only new bit? So I've got a conflict.
Now that the judges have visited all 3 homes, they can see how they compare against each other. First, it was Michael who held back his score for the edge in Dumfries and Galloway.
That incredible modernist cliff edge jewel. Kate, you gave it an 8. I gave it a 9. So Michael.
Well, I thought this house was an incredibly sophisticated home, beautifully detailed throughout. I mean, I just thought it was exquisite. So I gave this home a 9.
Okay, so that gives the edge a very strong 26.
Next, Kate is yet to disclose her score for the Kelso house.
Michael gave it an 8. I gave a 9, so Kate.
I thought this was a really charming family home. There was period details, it was just decorated beautifully. So I gave that home a 10.
I'm not surprised. So that gives the Kelso house 27.
And finally, Anna is revealing her score for the Old Grain Mill in Eyemouth.
Kate, you gave that an 8.
I did.
And Michael, you gave it a 9. I found the Old Grain Mill was like a lot of different spaces in a very, very large building. And I enjoyed very much lots of those individual spaces, but I found the whole thing just a little bit too large and unwieldy. I gave the Old Grain Mill a 7, which gives the Old Grain Mill 24.
So the Kelso house is our winner.
Very, very pleased about that, as you guys know.
Look at you.
The Kelso house wins in the Borders and the South, but who will join them in the final and claim the title Scotland's Home of the Year? Next time,
Hello.
the judges visit Grampian and the Central Highlands
Again, a lot very quickly, aren't you?
as the search continues for Scotland's Home of the Year.